Hey guys, it's Gemma Ella here, and today I will be doing a makeup tutorial for a cosplay character that I really like, in that I've played a couple of times. I've been to Comic-Con as this character, and I really like the cosplay itself because it's so intricate and detailed, and that character is Ciri from The Witcher. And so I'm going to put a picture right here of what my makeup looked like when I went to the last Comic-Con wearing it. My hair is up, so I am ready to get this going, and let's get on this. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is some foundation. This is not the actual foundation I'm using. I'm using a BB cream that I've put into this pot to make it easier to get to, and then I'll be using some concealer that is a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and then I'll be doing a clear complexion powder over the top. Okay, so I'm just going to dab the foundation on. I prefer to use my fingers when blending my foundation into my skin. Okay, so I'm just going to use both of my hands to rub it in. A lot of people prefer to use the brushes and beauty blenders, etc. to get these on, but I feel like I could never get the hang of the beauty blenders, and the brushes I used always seemed to just hold all of the foundation and got really gross over time, so I prefer to do it like this. Next I'm going to get the Maybelline concealer and put some under my eyes to cover my bags, and then on my blemishes. I've seen that some people put the concealer on first, and when I have tried to do it that way, I always seem to rub it off the concealer, so it doesn't really do any actual work. I just poke this in the eye. And then now to use the powder to just set this for now. Okay, you don't need a lot, just a little bit, and to spread it out. At this point I am no expert on makeup or what is best to apply your makeup for anyone who's just starting out with it. But over my own techniques and what I've seen and what I've heard, this is how I've decided what's best for me. I like using my hands, but a lot of people say to use brushes, etc. And also, these products aren't necessarily the best, but I like them. So at no point will I be saying, oh, these are the best. Okay, so now we've done that, I usually move on then to my eyebrows. And for this I have the Collection eyebrow kit. I used the middle one and it's very nearly empty, so I'm going to have to get myself a new one. I have tried pencils before, but I always felt as though it was kind of sticky. I don't know if that was just the ones I tried, but that's how it felt. I also don't get my eyebrows plucked or anything, I do it myself. So again, if it's not the best, that is why. When I had them plucked the once, I kind of remembered the shapes that the woman did on my eyebrows, and I've just gone off that since. It seems to have worked out pretty well, and I saved myself about £6 every time, so that's not too bad. I'll put a picture up on the video of this picture I have, and it's almost as if she's slept in her makeup constantly and it's all smudged around her eyes. I'm going to try and be as accurate as I can with this. I have a Revolution Pro eyeshadow palette, and I'll be using the darker colours. I'll be putting this on to make sure that all of my eyelid is exactly the same shade. And these blend really well, these eyeshadows, and you only need a little bit and it will spread all over your eyelid, and it is really good. So I have kind of veiny eyelids, so this is another reason that I personally am doing this. It's just a light cover to have a proper base. Okay, on the other side. I always find doing this side of my face very difficult because I'm right-handed, and while doing this I'm kind of blocking my own view. And the next one that I will be going for will be the Ricochet. I think that's how you say it. It looks a bit weird to my eye because I've not seen that one for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of this, and I will be putting it. I'll keep referencing to the picture I want. And okay, so with this, the light over the whole eyelid. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is get my blending brush and just blend it over the eyelid, drag it up a little bit, and then like I say, I want this side. Okay, and the next colour I will be going to is the darkest one that I have, and it's called Cursed, and this is a really dark purple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the bottom part of your eyelid. Okay. And then it's okay to drag it out a little bit because it's like she's just woken up and she's rubbed her eyes, and when you know if you've had like last night's makeup still on and you do that and it just gets everywhere, and that's the kind of look that this picture looks like. I'm gonna blend this bit out because it kind of looks like I got a black eye. Really get under there and try and blend it as much as I can. Even if you drag it down that little bit more. Okay, and then what I noticed in this picture is that there's kind of lines of makeup down underneath the eyes. It's very purple at the moment, so I'm going to put this one away because it doesn't have a black on it. And I'm going to go into here, and then in the middle, well, it's not completely black, it's like a really dark brown, which with the purple will make it really dark. I'm just going to grab some of that and put that over. this one it's not quite as good. This one is called Glorious, but it doesn't have a make on here, so I may have just got it at like a cheap makeup thing, but it does the job. Okay, so between the two you can see this one's a lot more dark and this one is a little bit more purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same on this side, and while it does look a little bit purple, I might put a little bit more on this side. With this one, I'll enhance the little lines that we made, because with all the blending I kind of ripped them all off. Okay, and do some more on this side. Okay, give them a quick thing over, make it look quite old and less meant to be. In the corner of her eye in this picture there is a little bit of a white glimmer. So what we're going to do is we're going to, the better white is actually in this one, it's a little bit shinier. And so I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a little bit of white and just put a slight amount just in there. Okay, there you go, there's the eyeshadow sorted. Next, what we're going to do is the eyeliner. Now, I really like the Poundland eyeliner, so you just use whatever one you feel that you like. We are gonna put this on real quick. It doesn't really have that much of a wing, so if you put a little bit on the edge here. And that's enough, not like too much of a wing, but enough. And connect it up, and that is the eyeliner done. She has a scar down one side. Now, looking at this picture, it's on this side of her face. So what we're going to do is I've got some red lip liner, and I'm going to draw an L-ish shape, but curve it a little bit more. Like that. So when you're wearing your wig or put your hair in the way of it, it will cover most of this, so you don't really have to worry about it too much. So if you blend it out a little bit, because it's quite an old scar, so it's not too big of a deal. And then I have some white eyeliner, so we'll give it a little bit of a dent for it being an old scar, and blend that into it as well. Try not to worry about the red too much, and not really paying attention to this part of it, but should your hair move, it will be that far back. So that's that done, and then the next thing to do, and pretty much the last thing to do, is the mascara. Now, the mascara I use is this W7 Lashtastic, but it's very nearly empty, so I'm gonna have to buy myself something else. And I put that on first, and then I put this Maybelline Colossal Go Extreme on top. Now I'm aware that you're not meant to do this, but I've never had a problem, and it actually makes, I've been asked where I got my fake eyelashes from. So this is what I do, but if you've got yourself some mascara, just go ahead and use that now. There you go, that is the makeup look for Ciri. Okay, so this is the finished look for the Ciri makeup. You can see the scar down there, and usually I'd be wearing a wig with it, a silver wig. Next video I will be actually showing you the whole of my Ciri outfit and how much it was, where I got it from, where I found them, etc. So if you're interested in that, then join me next time for that video. If you like this video, leave a like below, and if you could subscribe and put the bell on so when I do post this next video you'll be able to get notified for it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!